What's going on, guys? Let's dive into some recent crypto news. So we just had this come out this week. We have Trump Media's fintech arm will launch a string of Made in America ETFs with Crypto.com. Now, I saw this screenshot shared by the Digital Asset Investor, and this was on March 24th, so last month. Now, when I went to the actual page and scrolled through, I didn't look for like 20 minutes, but I couldn't find anything with that timestamp, so maybe they deleted it, but please correct me if I'm wrong. So they say right here that Crypto.com will be the exclusive partner of Truth Social for 3 ETFs, including a Bitcoin ETF, a Bitcoin Ether ETF, and a first-of-its-kind ETF basket of crypto assets including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Crow, and XRP. So that screenshot was on March 24th, and here's the original press release, and we can see including a first-of-its-kind ETF basket of cryptocurrencies incorporating CRO or Crow and other crypto assets. So if Crypto.com is going to be the exclusive partner of Truth Social for 3 ETFs along with an ETF basket of different crypto assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, assets already in the top 10 plus their native asset, that sounds about right to me. So basically, Trump Media and this technology group officially signed a deal to launch Made in America ETFs under its fintech arm TruthFi, and these ETFs are going to be focused on cryptocurrencies and energy sector stocks. And these ETFs are going to be available right through Crypto.com's broker-dealer. And this entire initiative with this technology group, or TMTG, looks to be a much bigger fintech push. The deal with Crypto.com marks Technology Group's official entry into the ETF market. Technology Group had previously inked an agreement with Charles Schwab to launch a series of separately managed accounts, or SMAs. And this can be applied to crypto assets along with the energy sector. So we have TruthFi bills itself as part of the Patriot Economy, a conservative effort to build a parallel financial system. So right here, this is very important to know. Donald Trump raised a record $239 million for his inauguration, with $18 million coming from crypto firms like Ripple, Coinbase, and Kraken. So in terms of total funding of $239 million, 7.5% came from crypto firms. And we have the company Ripple Labs at the #1 spot at over $4.8 million, so this is more than 2 times bigger than the second closest donor, which is Robinhood. And you have to remember, as President Trump is pushing this pro-crypto agenda, and it's only going to get bigger in the future, Ripple the company is very well positioned. Ripple the company is being seen less and less as some outside fighter fighting the regulators, and it's being shown as a top-tier political player as well. And we could speculate so much on how this could greatly benefit XRP with the strategic reserve, spot ETFs, the XRP Ledger developments, custody with Ripple Custody, the Ripple US dollar, and its role. With the recent acquisition of Hidden Road, we can also talk about the XRP Ledger being used officially for all post-trade operations. There's too much to name, but you guys already get it. We also just got this, so we have Coinbase and PayPal have expanded their partnership to accelerate the adoption of PayPal stablecoin PYUSD. We also had this shared today by Brad Garlinghouse, also retweeted by David Schwartz above. While overdue in a bunch of ways, this is an incredibly important and exciting step in the continued growth of the XRP market. Referring to this post by CME Group, so starting May 19th, trade regulated capital-efficient futures on XRP. So coming May 19th, we have XRP and micro XRP futures. So what does this mean? Well, first up, CME Group is very well known. They're one of the most trusted futures exchanges in the world. They're used by hedge funds, banks, and asset managers. And by adding XRP and micro XRP futures, this gives institutional investors regulated, fiat-settled access to XRP without needing a wallet. So this makes XRP exposure a lot easier for firms that can't custody crypto directly. And thinking about Bitcoin's path, so we had Grayscale for Bitcoin, we had CME Futures, now we have spot ETFs like the BlackRock ETF, and we're seeing more mass adoption. So what's interesting about this? Well, first up, we know that Bitcoin and Ethereum today are widely accepted as commodities, not a security. And CME is CFTC regulated, so that almost implies that XRP is treated as a commodity. And this news also positions XRP as being ready for mainstream derivatives. And I think everybody should see this news as an ETF hint or a precursor signal, because I believe Bitcoin and Ethereum, they both had CME Futures launched before the spot ETFs were approved. When I see this news, looking at it from a big picture view, this isn't about futures, this is about making XRP tradable at scale. We also have Anders right here highlighting the Ripple US dollar, so we've officially surpassed over a $300 million market cap, and it's the fastest growing stablecoin market cap in the top 20 within the last 30 days. And next up, iTrustCapital is launching something very big and introducing us to iTrust custodial services with third-party administrator accounts, or TPAs. And this is a brand new product that lets banks, trust companies, and financial advisors offer crypto IRAs and custodial crypto accounts to their clients. And instead of building their own crypto infrastructure, these institutions can now partner directly with iTrust, which leverages a regulated state-chartered trust company, which is a qualified custodian. So this is really cool to see, and this makes traditional finance to start offering Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any other crypto inside retirement accounts without needing their own wallet, storage, or trading setup. And iTrustCapital handles everything from buying and selling to liquidity to security, and this is all in a giant, compliant, turnkey package. So why does this matter? Well, first up, the demand for digital assets is growing. We can see United States crypto ownership surged to 40% last year. We have 57% of millennials and 59% of Gen Z prefer crypto over other ETF investment themes, so nearly 60% of both of those. And along with that, we have 47% of traditional hedge funds now hold digital assets. So this is really cool, and this is a partnership designed for third-party administrators, IRA providers, trust companies, and any financial institutions looking to add digital assets to their offerings. This is a great thing that iTrustCapital is doing for the digital asset space, and we know the trillions of dollars, multiple trillions of dollars in traditional finance in retirement accounts today. So very cool to see this, guys. This is linked in the YouTube video description, and iTrustCapital is becoming the go-to bridge of old finance in the new digital economy, especially for retirement accounts. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button and let me know your thoughts down below. You can find all links to my crypto resources, including tools for charting, trading bots, wallets, portfolio trackers, and exclusive discounts right in my link tree in the video description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.